So welcome back to this series on creating a website. This video in particular will be about finding your perfect domain name. So we have started building up our website. This is the first step towards creating a website, that is having your own domain. And this video will find your domain name, your perfect domain name. So if that sounds good, let's go. Before we move on, if you're new to this channel, do consider subscribing. And if you're coming right to this video, do start from the beginning and move on from there. I've discussed a few theoretical concepts. So if you're a beginner, I think you'll find them helpful. However, if you're here, let's just get on with the topic. So domain name is nothing but the web address to your website. So it's kind of your address on the web, the URL which people use to locate you. So if, for example, you have to locate Google, you'll be going to www.google.com. Here, Google is called the domain. Now, these are some technical terms which you must understand, although not required, but it's good to have an understanding of them. So the term Google in this www.google.com is called the domain, and the .com is called the top level domain. So there are different types of top level domains, as you must be aware of. For example, .co, .net, .org, and so on. The combination of the two in usual, for example, yourdomain.com, in usual is called the domain name. So this is what we are going to search for in this video. We'll be going through the 3 steps of getting your perfect domain name. The 3 steps are as follows. In the first step, I'll be showing you some of the most important things that you must consider, tips if you may. Secondly, I'll give you some tools, some websites that you can use to search for your domain. And finally, you have to register that domain name. So let's start off with the first thing, which is important things to consider, the tips. The first important tip is to keep it as short as possible. So the best results, as per the analysis done on various websites of various domains, says that the best results come from having your domain name between 6 to 14 characters long. So this is the only place where being too descriptive is not too wise. So having something like google.com is much better than having something like searchanythingonlinenow.com. You get the gist of it. Secondly, it should be easy to pronounce as well as spell. So it should not be difficult to pronounce if read, and it should not be difficult to spell if heard. So it should be something which can be easily communicated. Avoid hyphens. Now, a domain name like the-binary-iq.com, it looks visually very good, but it is very difficult to communicate. So you cannot go ahead communicating this domain name very easily. So here again, it looks visually good, but it's not that efficient. Next is avoid numbers, because numbers are difficult to communicate because it creates a confusion whether whatever you're saying is a number or a spelling. So a binary1.com could be a binary one.com. So it creates a confusion, and thereby you should reduce this confusion as well. You should avoid double letters, which again creates confusion. For example, having catshop.com, the user doesn't know if it's catshop.com or with 2 S's. So instead, you could go with something like catzone.com and so on. The next thing to consider is that the domain should be brandable and not generic. What it means that it should not be a very common name that people easily forget. It should be memorable. For example, wikipedia.com versus encyclopedia.com. Wikipedia has some brand value to it. Next most important tip is in terms of top level domain. So TLD is a top level domain, which I showed you a bit earlier. Always use the .com. Never use, or at least never try to use anything else. Of course, you can complement your .com domains with other top level domains like .net, .co, and so on. But try to stick with .com. If that is not available, then go ahead for .net and .co. If that is not available, my suggestion is to brainstorm more ideas, come up with a new domain. Once you're done with finding a perfect domain name, always check their availability on the social media sites. And most importantly, check to whether the domain which you have sought for is not trademarked. That is very important. For example, for the US, you can simply go to this site uspto.gov, and you can find whether the name you're searching for is trademarked or not. And you can do so for your country as well. Again, I'll give you tools to finding whether the domain which you have selected or the name you have selected is available on social media or not. The next thing is to think long term. Don't bind yourself to a very small niche. Always leave a lot of room to expand. So do not go very specific into a topic and stick to it, because there might be times when you start to grow and you have to expand. In that case, leave your brand name with an option to expand. Finally, the most important tip I must say is to not overthink it. Although I've given you 9 steps to overthink it, and now I'm saying not to overthink it, but this is where I have lagged a lot of times, and I've spent weeks and rather months sometimes into searching my perfect domain name, which usually doesn't matter in the long run. Yes, it does, but in the grander scheme of things, it doesn't. In my opinion, do not waste more than an hour into thinking your domain name, because ultimately it will be the content that counts. Yes, all the things I've talked about are important, but when it comes to content, nothing can surpass content. Having a good domain name would not bring you visitors. Having a good content with a bad domain name would bring you visitors. Having a good content and a good domain, of course, works wonders. So just take the example from companies like Google.com and Amazon.com, which actually do not have any meaning to it, or rather did not have any meaning then. Google now is into our dictionaries. Amazon, which used to be a forest, is now delivering products. So the name really doesn't matter much unless you complement it with a lot of service, with a lot of content. So do not overthink, act now. These are the tips. Now let's give you some of the tools. Now we'll be going through 2 types of tools. The first will be finding your domain name ideas, and the second would be finding your social media usernames. So the first thing, the domain name ideas, I have given you 4 sites. Now all the links are in the description as well. You can simply go from them. These 4 will produce similar results. So these ultimately end up generating ideas for you. And once you have generated these ideas, we'll be using the social media username namecheck.com to find whether those names are available on the most popular social media sites. So let's start off with the domain name ideas. I'll take you to these websites quickly. So here I am in leandomainsearch.com, the first website. All I did was type in 2 of the keywords which I wanted. So these could be anything which you want. So for example, I type just happy lemons. When I do a search, it gives me all the available options or the permutation and combinations of various word combinations with this keyword which I have typed. So as you can see, I can find that happylemons.com is not available, but myhappylemons.com is available. So I can simply search through this entire list and find whatever suits me best. All you have to do is find a few keywords that represent your business, represent your domain, and you can do a simple search here. The next website, which is namemesh.com, works in a similar way. You provide it with keywords and it will give you certain options. Now, I like Namemesh a lot because it gives you options in various categories. So it will give you some common ideas. It will give you some similar ideas. So again, my happy lemons, your happy lemons, our happy lemons, and certain key combinations, and will give you certain new ideas as well, some short handles and so on. Nameboy works in a similar way. All you have to do is submit in your keywords and it will try and find the best permutations with those keywords, and it will attach a few keywords of its own and try it out. And Panabi again works in a similar way. So these 4 tools which help you find domain work in a similar way by taking keywords from you and then either combining those keywords directly and finding the different domains available, or adding certain commonly used keywords with these keywords and finding the perfect domain name for you. Once you have your favorite domain selected, all you can do is go to namecheck.com and search whether this domain is available or this name is available on social media sites as well. So for example, if I choose My Happy Lemons, you can see all these domains are available. myhappylemons.com and all is available, as well as this username is available on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Slack, GitHub, and so on. These are not available on Twitter and Instagram, but it doesn't matter. So you can choose your usernames wisely too. This gives you a lot of brand value. These are all the tools, and there are many more tools out there, but these are the 4 which I find best. You can search a domain on these 4 at a single time, do some brainstorming, get some ideas. And once you're done with that, go ahead on namecheck.com and search for whether this domain name is available on the social media websites as well. Finally, once you're done with the perfect domain name search, go ahead and register the domain. In order to register the domain, we'll be using a service called namecheap.com. Now, this is the one I recommend. There are many out there, but I have found, and most users on the internet find, that Namecheap is one of the best services when it comes to registering your domain. It will give you the best deals in the long run, and it has a great customer support and great service in general. So let's go to namecheap.com. Now, before we go, in the next video where I'll be talking about hosting, I'll give you an option to get your first domain name for free. So you can use one of the services which I'll recommend, and that will give you the first domain name for free for 1 year. Although you get that 1 year free domain, I would yet again urge you to go to Namecheap and buy that domain. So in the short run, yes, you are paying $8 to $10 extra, but in the longer run, you will be saving a lot. Now, domain would generally cost you around $8 to $15 a month, depending upon the type of domain you have searched. But remember, this is for an year. For an entire year, all you have to sacrifice is just 2 to 4 coffees. So I think that is a pretty neat deal when it comes to domain. So let me take you to namecheap.com and show you how that works. So here I am on namecheap.com. All I have to do is where it says search domain, I'll search for my perfect domain called My Happy Lemons. And I know that is available because I just found that out. So as you can see, it's showing that it's available and it is costing me only $8.88 per year. All we need to do is add it to a cart and go ahead with the payment. So it is as easy as that. Now, just remember, as you can see, the costs have increased a little bit. Let me go to where it says checkout. Now it has added a little small bit of fees. However, the most important thing is that you get a WhoisGuard free. So people won't be able to find the person who owns the website. So this is a kind of extra service that Namecheap provides. So again, in my opinion, it's a wise decision to purchase the domain from Namecheap because it's easier to manage. So ultimately, it will cost you say $9 extra. But in the longer run, it will save you a lot of money because many of the sites or the domain sites which offer first year free domain will cost a lot more money in the second and the third year. So ultimately, you are better off paying a starting fees and be done with it. So go ahead and do all the 3 steps which I talked about. Use the tips which I showed you as to what kind of domain name you should have. Use the tools which I have given you. All the links are in the description. And finally, go ahead to namecheap.com and purchase that domain name if you are really into creating websites. If you're not, go ahead and watch this series for fun anyways. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next topic on hosting services.